Right, welcome back. Boy Jay, okay, the murder whistle. Today we are starting Fallout New Vegas. Now, I just want to let y'all know I've already beat this. Um, but all right, so I'm just going to give y'all a brief history of my experience with Fallout. I played part three twice, which when I first started twitching, and I played this one right here this time to record it. So there's a lot of things I don't know about Fallout. There's a lot of things I still got to learn about Fallout. So if you have any tips and pointers, feel free to leave them in the comments because I do plan on playing Fallout 4 and I do plan on playing Fallout 76. I enjoy the Fallout games, but some of the episodes are kind of long. I'm going to break them up because like some episodes are like 2 hours and a half. So some episodes I'm going to have on a shirt. My shirt going to change. Y'all don't have to worry about sitting through hella long episodes. Like I said, I've already beat this. I'm gonna do this like I've been doing every other game. I'll give you my full thoughts on the last episode or whatever. Um, but I am a fan of the Fallout series. I can tell you that. But I hope y'all enjoy this. So, with all that being said, I see you on the other side. Let's get it. Oh, I will Hensley. I'm gonna definitely check that shit out. Cause you know what I'm saying. Hey man, cause you just ain't supposed to have somebody's foreskin that's sitting in a baby foot.
Slaves aren't the mark of Caesar
Like
protected.
that's just wild to do.
So you're the visitor I've heard some of the
They back
legionaries
here on the
talking
couch
about.
sleep.
If you're in the mood to trade, just say the word. Have a look.
Still don't know what these parts do. I just want them. Ain't got nothing to don't help stuff.
Pleasure doing business with you. I'll grab my tools.
Yeah, they
Nice
always
seeing you
chilling.
around.
Oh, Muskrat. I tell you, Muskrat would have stopped me from saying what I gotta say.
Slaves aren't much of a challenge in the arena.
Oh, he's a slave. They must have talented arena. Hold on, let me go find out what this dude knows about this guy.
Howdy again. I haven't had the pleasure. I have crossed paths with Legate Lanius, his second in command, however. It was unpleasant. He's the best the Legion has to offer. Or so the Legionaries say. Brute of a man. Wears a fancy metal mask in a battle. He killed one of my pack Brahmins simply because it was in his way. I knew better than to complain about it, though. All right, let's see what you got.
See, it told me I needed at least 8 parts before. Now I need 30.
I'm looking forward.
What up, Chaos?
Excuse me.
I can walk all the way over here. Just out of the way for no reason. There's nothing over here. Just want to find a snow globe. That's all I want. It's a snow globe.
I'm harsh on the children, but they'll be excellent legionaries.
The camps are getting crowded.
These motherfuckers is deep, ain't they?
Our way. True to Kaisar.
Nah, I ain't going in there. That look like a setup.
Staying low.
Matt, what up, Dave?
Slaves aren't much of a challenge in the arena.
All right, Hensley. Bet.
If you're injured, I might have healing powder to spare. I never finished my training. The Legion saw to that when they overran my town. I do know basic first aid, but I've had to rely on tribal remedies to treat illnesses and injuries. Healing powders and all that.
It's like my homeboy's
I'm always
house.
running low on
My homeboy got a lot of people at his house.
Plenty of rock flowers, though. Oh, I've been using 2 roots per flower. Thanks to you, I'll be able to create twice as much healing powder per day. For sale? I'm a slave, not a merchant. I could give you some healing powder every day, but you'd have to be a friend of the Legion. I can only do that if you're a friend of the Legion. I don't want to get crucified. What about it? Do you have some advice? Was there something else? What do you want to know? 3 years and counting. If I could just get across the river, I'd be free. Not that I'd try it. I've seen what happens when you get caught. We're property. If you're too young or too old, the men usually leave you alone. Usually.
Usually.
The new slave girls are quite beautiful.
That's a wild statement. The new slave girls are quite beautiful. I went back to look for the yes man, but he went in where I left him. So you're gonna find him.
Our way. True to Kaiser.
They got some shit here, don't they?
You must enter Kaisar's tent alone. You must enter Kaisar's tent alone. Anyone else must remain outside.
I went to that corner.
You must enter Kaisar's tent alone. Anyone else must remain outside.
Sitting tight.
The new slave girls are quite beautiful.
The new slave girls are quite beautiful.
I'm saying that is just wild.
So, I finally get to meet the courier who's caused so much trouble for the new California Republic. You spread word of the massacre of Nipton, just like Wolpez asked you. Beams of light shot down from the sky over Helios 1, killing who knows how many profligate troops. I get it. We share a common enemy. And now you come before the mighty Kaiser to what? Offer your services? And you fell for that? Really? Because I'm going to have you killed now. Relax. I'm fucking with you.
It's like, bro, it's just
You do know why I wanted to meet you, right? A man nearly kills you, so you track him across the breadth of the Mojave. You arrive on the strip and waltz into the Lucky 38 like someone left you a key under the doormat. You visit the tops, and next thing you know, the head of the chairman is fleeing the strip like a whimpering little pup. When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that.
What up, Tony?
The question is, are you ready to get started? The time is fast approaching when my legion will assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game. A quick 1-2 punch, with you doing the punching.
All right, man, baby. Appreciate you stopping by. Shit, not much, Tony. Just chilling, gaming a little bit.
I have eyes and ears everywhere. It behooves me not to invade the West blind and deaf. It hasn't been hard to track your progress. It's not as though you've been keeping a low profile.
Are they saying when the PlayStation Network will start working again?
Benny is my prisoner. You don't deal with him unless you've dealt with me. Don't worry. You'll get the platinum chip he was carrying, and then you'll use it like I tell you to. Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277. Inside the building is a hatch. And inside that hatch are 2 steel doors that bear the sigil of the Lucky 38 casino. Now that same
I saved my homeboy's little boy's life yesterday.
Captured him. Isn't that interesting?
My homeboy called me up.
Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the
Hey man,
console
is your
that opens
PlayStation
the
working?
hatch.
I'm like, I don't know, bro. I'm over here laying on the
I
couch.
think the platinum chip opens.
He like, hey, check it real quick for me.
Doors that can't
I get
be
up,
pried
check it.
open or drilled open.
I cut it
or
on,
blasted
you know,
open.
everything was normal. I'm like, yeah, bro, it's working. He like, click on the game. And I click on Marvel Rivals. And
I want you to destroy
I was
whatever
like,
you find in there. And then I
yeah,
want you to
it's
come back here and tell me about it.
loading up fine.
So go to the building and take this fucking
And then it said error. I said, well, wait a minute. It just said error. He said, oh, okay. He said, my little boy was on my PlayStation, and he got to be pushing a whole bunch of buttons. And I thought he messed something up. And you can hear his little boy's background boy. Daddy, I told you I didn't do nothing, Daddy. I told you. I was like, man, I was about to kill that man.
Not before.
Whenever I get a Switch, I plan on playing Mario Kart.
In that We'll talk again when you've destroyed whatever is down in that bunker. Not before.
Like I didn't know if it was like I didn't know if they was working on some shit or or it was like they've been hacked.
Let's roll out then.
What up, Tote? Yeah, I've been liking this a lot. I've been liking a whole lot. Okay. Yeah, get the fuck up out of here. It's like a fast travel. Yeah, that's what I was doing, Ace. I remember how to get the fuck out of here.
Our way. True to Kaisar.
Teleport? That's crazy. Fallout 3 was my first Fallout too. I gotta get all the way out of here. Oh, back here. I'm gonna find a snow globe. I found that one so easy before I knew they was a thing. Found out they was a thing, and I ain't seen one since.
Kaisar has permitted you to leave, but not with the platinum chip in your possession. Relinquish it, and you may go. Wale.
What up, sis? What did he want me to do? What up, buddy? I've been liking it pretty well. That's probably the only thing that really aggravates me about this game. Some mountains look like I can walk up, other ones I can't. That and like literally these are my only plays. That sometimes when I hit the vat shit or whatever, it will keep me in vats for 30 seconds, but it won't shoot shit. Oh, hold on, bro. We ain't trying to do that. We ain't trying to do that. It won't shoot nothing. I'll just sit there and just be like standing. And then they take me out of vats and I just got fucked up. I'm definitely gonna play 76 because it takes place in West Virginia.
I'm looking forward to getting sent across the river.
Clippers to sign Ben Simmons. Why? Well, I've died 4 times because of that shit. That shit makes me mad.
None me.
Kaisar has permitted your weapons to be returned to you while you serve him. Kaisar has put a lot of trust in you. Be worth it.
I'm looking forward to getting sent across the river.
Ain't got nothing in here I can have. Ain't got nothing in this desk. You know what I'm saying? I just want to borrow some stuff from y'all. You know what I'm saying? Since we cool as shit. Let me borrow something. Take that off y'all's hands.
Some of the slaves have been spreading stories about the burned man again. Some of the slaves have been spreading stories about the burned man again.
Well, you're here ahead of schedule. I suppose it's just as well. This is where I wanted you to end up after all. I knew I could rely on Caesar to give you back the platinum chip. The platinum chip unlocks this bunker. Hence, you have it. Hence, Benny was captured or killed. Possibly by you, but by my estimates, far more probably by Caesar's legion. Hence,
Mr. House, you don't know my wife, cuz.
Hence, Caesar wants you to destroy whatever you find in this bunker. But that's not going to happen, because you're going to work for me. I need you to manually upload the data from the chip to the facility's primary computer. There's a terminal at the other end of this facility. There's a complication. While I can broadcast to this screen, I can't control any of the facility's systems. That means I can't deactivate its security bots, most of which appear to be active according to the status board I'm looking at. The same equipment failure that prevents me from remotely operating this facility seems to have activated its security robots and turrets. There's a security room near the base of the stairs. Perhaps you can deactivate them yourself. My army will do what an army does best. Defend territory from invaders and maintain
I don't know
order.
what the fuck to do. All right, Michelle.
I like to think you have enough sense to do the right thing. The rewards for doing so are immense, as are the punishments for not doing so. I see you reached your destination safely. Shall we get to work? It's a facility I built many years before you were born. You might think of it as a barracks. You'll understand soon enough. The Platinum chip is a data storage device. I need you to manually upload the data from the chip to
I was
the
gonna try to save it,
facility's
but it won't let
primary
me
computer.
right now.
There's a terminal at the other end of this facility. There's a complication. While I can broadcast to this screen, that means I can't deactivate its security bots, most of which appear to be active according to the status board I'm looking at. I like to think you have enough sense to do the right thing. The rewards for doing so are immense, as are the punishments for not doing so.
Why want me to kill Mr. House though? Like everybody.
Please clear the area until ordered.
Something.
She shot him. So, fuck it. Take those. And take those. I'll take that as well. Oh, I have one of them.
Let's deal.
Out of 8. See. I know my size is nowhere close to that. Gotta have 75. Yeah, there's no. I ain't got to book that high. It's my repair home. I got a book for that. 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 I think I got a book for that. Yeah, I do.
Weapons on it.
Oh shit. I don't even know why I'm shooting these. I wasn't even thinking. Wasn't even thinking. Wasn't even thinking.
Don't need this right now.
Engaging.
Might as well be shooting blank. Serving up some hurt.
This area clear. Proceed with search protocol.
Hey, fuck him up, girl.
Guess who won the lottery? Someone's looking. Not even slowing it down.
Did she fuck it up or did she get fucked up? Oh, she won. What do I do? What? I gotta say. What the fuck? Probably done a horrible thing just now, but
Your work here is done. Return to the Lucky 38 so we can discuss next steps. You have a very bright future ahead of you. Thanks to your actions today, so does the rest of mankind. Your work here is done. You have a very...
so my question is, how the fuck am I supposed to get out of here?
You've carried out Caesar's will, but I must confiscate your equipment again. You're free to leave.
Some of the slaves have been sprayed.
I helped Mr. House. I fucked up helping Mr. House.
You must enter Caesar's tent alone. Anyone else must remain outside.
All right.
I felt the ground shake a while ago. I'll take that as a sign you've got the job done. There are rewards for doing as I command. Today, your reward is vengeance. You get to decide how Benny dies. Go to Benny. Let him know what you've decided. My Praetorians will perform the execution, unless you want to perform it yourself. Consider it the first of many bestowments.
Our way, true to Kaiser.
Let's roll out.
I won't really call it siding with him. I'm just curious to see what happens.
Slaves aren't much of a challenge in the arena.
You must enter Caesar's tent alone. Anyone else must remain outside.
I came back to the same spot. He's about to kill him. Kill him what, bro? Like, I got to kill everybody in this motherfucker if I kill him. Like, I got what? What I got on me? I just don't think that's a good move for me right now. Where the fuck is Benny?
All right.
Where's Benny at?
We have nothing to discuss until you've dealt with Benny.
All right. I'm on the wrong side of Detroit. I mean, sometimes you got to be on the wrong side of places to get to the right side. You know what I'm saying?
Let's roll out.
They keep pointing me right here. Is he in here?
You must enter Kaisar's tent alone.
I'll hold up.
Anyone else must remain out.
The camps are getting crowded.
The legionaries, the goddess Lemnius, is known as the monster of light.
Why, you little promise breaker! Let me live, Benny, and I'll never come after you, pinky swear. What a fink! Anyway, go ahead and laugh, baby. I ain't blind to the humor in this situation. That we do, baby. That we do. So, baby, what did you find down there? I see. And how's that gonna happen? I see. Keep it simple, eh? Don't do that, baby. Not crucifixion. I could be up there for days with those twisted creeps laughing and pointing. You sick, vindictive fuck!
A name he has earned many times over.
I'm sure you found Benny's demise pleasing. The destruction of an enemy? There are few things more satisfying. Let's press on, shall we? As I was telling you before, I want Mr. House out of the picture. You have.
Man, he shot me in the head.
Too. If he knows that you destroyed his gadgets beneath the fort, he will strike back. You know where to find him. How he dies, I leave up to you. What did you want to know? My Praetorians embody the martial ideals of my legion. Each one of them has done enough conquering and killing to deserve the rank of Centurion. Instead,
Benny shot me in the head. I was going to kill him.
So the invitee chooses whichever current guard he thinks is weakest. The fight is... What? What? I'll hand it to that piece of shit. He was determined. He used some kind of old-world stealth device to get across the river in a Legion boat. Seems the device ran out of juice once he got here, but he was dressed like a legionary. He was caught just outside the weather station. See, thing is, he didn't change his hairstyle. To go to all that effort and fail because you're too vain to muss your hair. He was brought before me along with the platinum chip. That's how I knew he wasn't some kind of profligate infiltrator. Benny tried to sell me a story, but Lucius has a way of coaxing the truth out of captives. Everything just comes spilling out.
He didn't mean to shoot me? How do you not mean to shoot somebody in the head?
What up? Mark my words, you piece of shit. This is the last time you will ever refuse to perform an order I've given you. If you meant what you said, you best be on your way, and at good speed. And forget all that I could have given you. If you ever disobey me again, I will order my Praetorians to hack you to death with their machetes for my entertainment.
You wouldn't be able to help me with my build.
Let's roll out then.
I wouldn't have listened to you. Charles, of what they did on Fallout 3, I would not have listened. I would have made it exactly how I wanted to make it. My bill will be one tap by yours. Now ask me if I give a shit.
I'll wait.
Ask me if I care. Dead man don't care. Dave, I feel like you're overcompensating for something over there. You know what I'm saying? This is what, my third time playing Fallout, and you're bragging about your build killing my build? I'm just saying.
What are you doing?
That sounds like a weak move. You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do next? Tell a little kid that you're gonna beat him up in a fist fight? Sounds kind of weak to me, bro. I'm just saying I wouldn't do it. I'm just saying.
I'll wait. True to Kaisar.
Damn.
I'll wait. Are you ready to return to Cottonwood Cove? Very well.
Dave, stupid. I'm more the kid at you.
Should kill all these slavers.
Back to home. What up, Ty? You said you kicked the kid, not fight him?
I don't know if you know, but since Jeannie Mae passed, I've been keeping an eye on her properties for her. I think it's
Oh,
time
she
you
passed
gave
away?
everything
What
back
happened to
you.
her?
So take this key and make yourself at home at our motel. It'll open the room on the second floor, closest to the lobby. Hope it suits you.
Oh, thank you.
Sure thing. Have a look.
I killed Jenny Mae. Do I still get my discount? I'm taking that to the grave. I ain't never tell you that. Let's see here. I'm gonna keep those.
Come back soon now.
There you go. Don't you got some shit on you?
Let's deal.
Let's see.
Welcome back. Can I get you anything? Sure thing. Have a look. Come back soon now.
The asker? Well, I only played this game 3 times and started streaming it. I played Fallout 3 one time on stream. That's the first time I played it. Then I played Fallout 3 by myself. Then I played New Vegas just now. This is my first time going through this. You was listening too hard. So this is my 3rd time ever playing a Fallout game.
Let's distribute the weight.
Well, that's not gonna hurt a Kirk. One of those. Nah, I'm really ain't gonna stress about character builds even on 76. Who are you shooting at? You know, I'm gonna just quit worrying about you. You handle shit on your own. You know, figure out. You used to watch the pros, so you're in the wrong place. And I am not a pro. If you want to watch me play college football, Madden, 2K or something, I'm a pro at that. There's nothing pro about me over here. Never met anyone that would literally make their life harder in a game, despite people wanting to make the game more fun for them. It's not that I want to make my life harder. It's all right. This is the thing. All of y'all got to play the game the way y'all wanted to play it in y'all's own free time or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is my first time playing this game. I just want to experience it for myself. You know what I'm saying? I got 15 people telling me 15 different things because they all think their way is the right way. So am I supposed to make a change every time somebody say, well, I know he just said this, but you should do this? Am I supposed to do that? Yeah, you spend hours looking up shit. You didn't have a gaming channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, people want to see me experience shit for what it is. Like, if I was just going to cheat the games and stuff like looking shit up, I wouldn't even record it. Like, what's the point of recording it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I was playing this for fun, like just off to the side by myself, I would look up shit if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? But half the fun for me is figuring shit out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm like, all right. What's fun for you ain't fun for me. What you like to eat, I might not like to eat. Like, I'm not trying to be mean or even sound rude. Like, but you know what I'm saying? You have one way of playing. Dave have a different way of playing. Blank has a different way of playing. Who wants to tell me about Fallout? Jonathan has a different way of playing. Everybody has a different way of playing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know the way I like to play yet because I haven't got a chance to play it. But y'all keep telling me everything I'm doing is wrong. How do I know it's wrong? I just use Vox because honestly, like reason I use the VATS shit so much is because shit pops out real quick and my timing ain't that fast. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like I used to put a message up in here. Like when I first got on here, like I will put a message up, no backseat drivers. Like, please no backseating. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me what's gonna happen, any of that stuff. Nobody paid attention to it. So if you notice at certain points in games, when I think shit is gonna happen, I don't even look at the chat. Because I'm scared I'm gonna see shit. Because like for instance, I was playing The Last of Us, and as soon as somebody hopped in the chat, they was like, "Oh, he's at the sad part." Well, I didn't fucking know it was sad, but thank you now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I understand the excitement and shit. You know what I'm saying? And y'all want, like, if people want to help, I'm cool with getting help when I'm asking for it. But like getting mad at me because I don't want to play the way you want me to play is fucking crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like me coming to your house and getting mad at you. Hey bro, you're not cooking that right. I understand you want to help, but I mean, you might not be mad, but there's been legit people cussing me out over that shit. Like, it's been people that's been hot, like big mad over that shit. Fuck them. Hey, bro, I don't be stressing over. I really don't. Because since we started the gaming channel and we started Twitch, like before, I was like, hell, I'm still kind of like more heavy into that shit now. But like fighting games and sports games, that's all I really fuck with. Like I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't like spending too much time on anything. That's why like I didn't watch a lot of movies. I didn't like spending time on shit. But now that I'm actually getting into them shits and playing them, like, you know what I'm saying? I just want to experience the first time. Like, just experience them. Like, it's times that I get lost and shit. And I will flat turn y'all, be like, hey, man, what do I do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to learn some shit. Like, for instance, I did something in this earlier. I was fighting, I was trying to kill the Legion. And somebody told me, like, hey, you can sneak up, put a grenade in their pocket. I didn't know that. I mean, that's helpful to know, but I really haven't done nothing like that since because my sneaking is what? What's my sneaking on? My sneak's on 21. I ain't sneaking on shit because I'm trash at sneaking and shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't like, and I hope I don't sound like I'm like being mean or like bitching, but I don't know how to say shit other than very direct. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have tact. Like, I'm very trash at tact. You know what I'm saying? I've been told that my whole life. Like, I don't know a way to say some shit like where it don't sound a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, fellow, welcome to the Tops Hotel and
I'm
Casino.
just one of those people. I
I'm gonna
seem
have to
to
ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
remember shit and do better. When
Smooth and
I
easy,
do
just the
like
way I
trial and
like
error.
it.
Like if I
Don't
fuck
worry,
up,
they'll be as safe as kittens till
I'll
you're ready
remember
to
it more
leave.
because
Oh, and a friendly word of advice.
I done fucked
If you happen
that
to
up.
stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops
Yeah,
experience?
I'm always gonna be
top
honest. You're like, it's too hard to try to remember a life. It's
Have a good
way too
time,
hard to try to
baby.
remember that shit.
I wonder where Benny ran off to.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I know people want to help. That's like when I played The Last of Us 2. Fifth in here, he'll tell you. Fifth told me tips the whole way through. I didn't pay attention to half of them, but you know what I'm saying? He was still, he was still trying to help me out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Basically, like, you know what I'm saying? If you want the information, it's here.
Here's your chips. Is there anything else I can help you with? How many chips would you like? Here's your chips. Is there anything else I can help you with? Thank you, and enjoy your stay at the Tops.
I can't golf. No golfing tip in the world will help me. I can't golf. Well, more like, okay, you're right, more like 95%. Still, you know what I'm saying? I knew if I needed them, they was there.
I've heard that elite units are on the way to support our armies here.
Hey.
I want to play roulette. I'll burst that. The casino rigged. It's rigged, damn it. I ought to kill everybody in here. What's my luck on? My luck is 7.
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting. I see you brought a friend. Sorry, partner, but they're gonna have to stay outside.
Don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna kill Mr. House or not.
Come back soon now.
Let me see here. Kill Mr. House. Kill Mr. House. Wonder another one that said kill Mr. House. I mean,
Enjoy your time on the Vegas.
I take it you've come to deliver the platinum chip? I'll be happy to satisfy your every curiosity once the platinum chip has been delivered. Our terms were clear. Now that you have the chip in your possession, any attempt to renegotiate payment would be tantamount to blackmail. Such a small thing, isn't it? And yet so capacious, so very dear. Decades of hiring salvagers out west to search for this little relic in the ruins of a place called Sunnyvale. Back then, anyway. That's where the chip was printed, on October 22nd, 2077. It was to have been hand-delivered to me here at the Lucky 38 the next day. But the bombs fell first. Suffice it to say, the delivery was never made. A great deal shall be happening, a cascade of events with you taking a central role. At the moment, however, all you need to do is take the elevator all the way down to the bottom level. What you see there will help you understand the significance of what you accomplished at the fort. Step closer to the demonstration area, if you would. I expect you're well familiar with my Securitrons by now. The titanium alloy housing that protects its electronic core deflects small arms and shrapnel easily enough. Its X-25 Gatling laser, produced to spec by Glassinghouse Inc., is deadly against soft targets at medium range. And for close-range suppression or crowd control, the Securitron is armed with a 9mm submachine gun. All of this you probably already knew. What you did not know is that these are the Securitron's secondary weapons.
What's his primary weapon?
All this time, my Securitrons have had to get by running the Mark I operating system, which lacked software drivers for their primary weapons. Today, with the delivery of the Platinum chip, all that changes. Behold, for the first time, Securitrons running the Mark II OS. The M235 missile launcher gives the Securitron the ability to engage ground and air targets at significantly longer ranges. And a rapid-fire G-28 grenade launcher ensures the Securitron is deadly in close-range engagements. The software upgrade also includes drivers for the Securitron's highly sophisticated on-board auto-repair systems. Altogether, the Mark II software upgrade confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness per unit. The city of New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. Return to the penthouse now. We have much to discuss.
I helped him make many Terminators.
Trips to the basement are rarely so educational, don't you think? I've since broadcast the upgrade to every Securitron in range of my transmitters, and I must say, it's causing quite a stir down on the Strip. The foundation is laid. My Securitrons on the Strip are upgraded, and those at the fort ready for action. Now it's just a matter of adjusting the attitudes of some lesser groups while we wait for Caesar's Legion to attack Hoover Dam. Outside New Vegas, at what was once called Nellis Air Force Base, resides an unusual tribe known as the Boomers. They are, shall we say, aggressively reclusive, They have several howitzers they fire at anyone who dares approach the base.
Yeah, I met them.
Artillery of this sort has a range of several miles. If it's going to fire on Hoover Dam, I want it firing at my targets. If not, then I want to make sure that the boomers don't sign similar treaties to fire their guns in support of the NCR or Caesar's Legion.
Oh.
What did you want to discuss? That's because he ceased to be relevant when you recovered the platinum chip. Revenge doesn't interest me. Progress does. Sorry to deny you a moment of primate
What up,
triumph,
Midwest?
but you'll have to go elsewhere to sound your barbaric yawp. What else did you want to discuss? General Oliver's strategy, or tunnel vision, as I like to call it, has been to mass troops at Hoover Dam. He wants to outfight the Legion in a straightforward slugging match, and then, when they rout, pursue and destroy them in detail. A crushing, decisive victory of this sort would overshadow the tactical ingenuity of Chief Hanlon's defense 4 years ago, you see. A good deal should be obvious to you by now. I won't spoil the rest by talking out of turn. As I was saying, I need you to enlist or neutralize the boomers at Nellis Air Force Base. I'd rather you just dealt with the boomers, but all right. What of it? I enjoy them. There's something about a little diorama set inside a glass dome that I find pleasing. If you run across any out in the wastes, turn them in to Jane.
I was thinking of, not Tony Stark, but his
What
daddy,
else did you want
Howard
to
Stark.
discuss? I've resurrected Vegas, spirit intact. What I need now is the ability to enforce my rightful claim. Not just against Caesar's Legion, by the way. In fact, the NCR is a more present and insidious threat. To enforce, one must have force, a position of strength. Years ago, when I detected NCR scouts roaming the Mojave, I could tell from their uniforms that these were no mere tribesmen. I knew it was only a matter of time before an army appeared to take control of the dam, and I knew my Securitrons wouldn't be enough to oppose them. And so I recruited the 3 families. Vegas belongs to me because I mustered enough strength to bring the NCR to the bargaining table. Indeed it was, and still is. But not without taking significant casualties. Would Kimball and Oliver have traded the lives of hundreds of soldiers for absolute control of Hoover Dam? Oh, yes. They weren't afraid of me. They were afraid of Caesar, that attacking me would leave them vulnerable to a Legion offensive. And so they negotiated, not out of the kindness of their hearts, as they try to make it seem, because the calculus of power left no other choice. NCR forces were permitted to occupy Hoover Dam and establish a military base at McCarran Airport. Well, it used to be one. They recognized my sovereignty over the Vegas Strip and agreed to supply electricity and water once their engineers repaired the dam. Written into the treaty were provisions that the NCR do nothing to prevent its soldiers and civilians from visiting the Strip.
Everybody on this
That's
game
how I
talks a whole lot.
harnessed the
They
NCR to
got a
my
whole
endeavor.
lot to say.
Their occupation has been the engine of my growing economy. The salient issue is that they will go to war with me if given the chance. There's just one reason why the NCR hasn't contrived some outrage to justify invading the Strip. Caesar's Legion. The final battle between those two armies is fast approaching. I can't afford to let either side win on their terms. What else did you want to discuss? New Vegas is more than a city. It's the remedy to mankind's derailment. The city's economy is a blast furnace in which can be forged the steel of a new rail line running straight to a new horizon. What is the NCR? A society of people desperate to experience comfort, ease, luxury. A society of customers. With all that money pouring in, give me 20 years and I'll reignite the high technology development sectors. 50 years and I'll have people in orbit. 100 years and my colony ships will be heading for the stars to search for planets unpolluted
This
by the
motherfucker got some
wrath
plans,
and
don't
folly of a bygone generation.
he? You have a friend like this?
I prefer the term autocrat. I would rule as a chief executive. I would not answer to a board of directors or any other entity. Nothing to impede progress. If you want to see the fate of democracies, look out.
Let's see why everybody told me to kill Mr. House now.
My judgment. I have no interest in abusing others, just as I have no interest in legislating or otherwise dictating what people do in their private time. Nor have I any interest in being worshipped as some kind of machine god messiah. I am impervious to such corrupting ambitions. But autocracy? Firm control in the hands of a technological and economic visionary? Yes, that
Fallout 4
Vegas
got
shall
terrible
have.
dialogue.
What else did you want to discuss? Goodbye.
Your move, Green.
Where? Why they thugging?
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on. See you soon.
Let's roll out.
Excuse me, but are you the courier who caused all of that trouble in the tops? Oh, well, we heard, we meaning the followers of the apocalypse, that you had been in there, the Lucky 38, I mean, and we were wondering if you could help us, if it's not too much trouble, of course. This is important enough to the followers that we scraped together the caps required for the credit check. And I'm staying at Vault 21, which is pretty cheap, for the Strip anyway. Oh, great. The followers of the apocalypse, well, some of us anyway, have been interested in Mr. House's technology, how he stays alive. Of course, no one else is allowed inside the Lucky 38, so no one knows what's going on. Well, except for you. Right. We just want to find out what sort of technology Mr. House has used to stay alive for all these years. It could be of great benefit to the people we try to help, many of whom suffer from hard-to-diagnose illnesses. Ah, I see. I suppose I can give you some medical supplies for your efforts. I assure you they will be worth plenty of caps. Great! I'll have the medical supplies for you by the time you come back. Here, take this packet sniffer. It'll allow us to intercept data on Mr. House's network. You might have to manually remove the encryption from his data network, but hopefully you won't have too much trouble. Good luck.
Well, fuck.
Don't you just love that platinum chip? Buzzes with power and possibilities, doesn't it? If I were you, I'd almost want to deliver the chip to Mr. House, just to learn all its tricks. That is, unless you want to bring the NCR or Caesar's Legion to power. I wouldn't want to tell you what to do. Oh, he wanted to kill Mr. House and use the platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That would give me control over all of Mr. House's defenses, most prominently his Securitrons. And then, I guess, I just do as I'm told. Sure. If the chip can be used to reset administrator privileges, it'll be super easy. I'll be waiting right here.
Bug access point. Now I gotta try to bug something.
I'll hold up here.
All right, so that's it for today's episode. I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed. Um, hope to see you back for the next one. Um, like I mentioned earlier, if you have any pointers or tips, feel free to leave them in the comments. Man, I'm very open to them. I'm welcome to them. So, like I said, I've already beat the game. And I know this is one of those games to where they have multiple endings. So, I mean, if you want to, you tell me your ending. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all ain't seen mine yet, but still, I plan on going back and playing it sooner or later. But like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed. The next time, y'all be good. Y'all be safe. Night night.